Hello folks, and welcome back to Papa Bear Outdoors. This is yours truly, Papa Bear, with you. And we're out here on the McCracken County Game Refuge in West Paducah, Kentucky at the handicap pond. And it's been a little over a week since I've been able to get out and go fishing. So we're going to give these bass a try this afternoon, and hopefully we'll have some action to show you. So this is Papa Bear with Papa Bear Outdoors. There we go, folks. Got the first fish on. Not a bad one. Got that on that chatterbait. Chartreuse and white and gray with a Kitech 4-inch swim tail trailer. All right, we're gonna turn him loose. Oh, missed one there. All right, folks, we're going to switch to the old 7-inch U-tail swim worm. Set up like an ultralight Carolina rig. There he is, folks. First cast. First cast on the swim worm. There we go. That's what we like seeing. All right, isn't that fun? What a beautiful evening. It's been hot this week, but not just miserable hot. Low 90s. But There were some days in July that was a lot worse than today. And like I said, we got a little bit of rain this week, which kind of helped with the fishing. Fishing was getting kind of poor. The water quality was going down. The dissolved oxygen in the water was really low, and the fish weren't hitting that well. And I'm hoping with this rain that we've had to freshen up the water and oxygenate the water, that we'll start seeing the fish recover again and start biting. Oh, swim worm. I was fishing this technique, this ultralight Carolina style rig, some 30 years ago, I guess it was, when I was living in Ohio. It worked real good for me out there. Was a hit. Worked real good for me out there. A lot of the waters around where I lived in Ohio, out in the suburbs of Cincinnati, those waters were highly pressured and had to resort rather to some ultralight tech and finesse techniques to catch the fish out there, and this was one of them that worked really well for me out there. Like I said, this is 6.5 inch. I'm throwing it on actually my flipping rod, teamed up with 40-pound Daiwa braid. This is a Wright McGill Skeet Reese flipping rod, 7 feet 8 inches, and this is a Pinnacle Obsession Pro 7.0 to 1 gear ratio 10 ball bearing reel. And there is the bait, folks. I, there for a long time, thought these big swim baits were gimmick baits. But I am quickly finding out that there's something to it. I've caught several fish on these big swim baits this summer, and some nice bass on them. Oh my, look at the action on that. I don't know if y'all can see that in the water, but that has got a freaky action. It'll almost look like an eel in the water. This 40-pound braid is doing me right. The same rod. Oh, I thought I felt a bump there. I don't know if y'all can see that in the water, but that is one fine looking action. Wow. Love to hook up with another 5+ pounder out here. I have caught 5-pounder out of here. It's been a few years back, but there's some good fish in here. I'm gonna lower that camera, see if you can see the action on that bait or not. All right. All right, folks, I slipped off my keeper there. We're gonna take time out and tie us on a shaky head. This is Papa Bear with Papa Bear Outdoors. We'll be right back. All right, folks, welcome back. We're rigged up. I have got the VMC 1/16 ounce weedless shaky head hook with a 5-inch Yum Dinger Summer Gill color stick worm, and I'm using the crisscrossed 2 O-ring style crisscross pattern where the hook is not actually attached to the worm itself but just the O-rings. 8-pound Vanish fluorocarbon line on my 7-foot Skeet Reese shaky headed Senko rod, teamed up with a Field and Stream Inferno size 20. Let's give this a toss and see if the fish will cooperate. I like using this rig when we got a lot of grass, especially this coontail grass that we've got in this pond here. If you keep that jig head up with that crossways worm on there, the worm does not settle down into the grass but lays right on top. And you scoot that thing right across the top of the grass tops and it doesn't foul as often. Not that it won't foul, but it doesn't foul as often. And it keeps that worm inside of the fish there. We're planning on another camping fishing trip to Arkansas on September 26th of this year. Me and the Redhead is heading back to Mammoth Spring, Arkansas. I think my son Canaan and his family's going to get to come, and I'm not sure about the rest of the family, but hopefully we can get some more down there and do some more rainbow trout fishing down in Arkansas. I replaced my broken 10-car rod that last trip down to Arkansas. I hung my 10-car rod on a rock, and instead of being ginger with it, I tried to horse that fly loose, and it cost me a $160 rod. There he is. We got one, folks. He got little shoulders on him. A little bit of shoulders, folks. He's not a giant, but man, he's a good fighter. Look at that. Good fighter. Yes, sir. He was meaner than he was big. Look how deep he took it. Normally I catch these right in the roof of the mouth or the corner of the mouth. That fish got her down deep now. All right. Oh, chatterbait time. Couple casts with that. This is a really nice chatterbait. Got the gold blade. Really like the color of that one. I liked it so well, I bought 2 of them. you've followed me at all this year, this is number 6 on this color of chatterbait. I have lost 5 of them this year. Just in about a little over 5 or 6 weeks here. Oh, doggone it, folks. That was a good hit, and I just flat out missed him. Just flat missed him. Wow. How that fish didn't hook himself, I don't know. All right, folks, this is the last one. Oh, had a little chaser. He didn't quite get it in his mouth good. There he is. A crappie. Look at there, folks. Caught a crappie on that chatterbait. Isn't that neat? That is the way to end the segment. Beautiful little crappie. All right. Well, folks, that's just a little icing on the cake for me. Catch a nice little crappie out of this pond on a chatterbait nonetheless. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Well, it's sure been good to be with you. Hope y'all have enjoyed yourself. I tell you, the older I get, I'm getting ready to celebrate another birthday tomorrow. And I officially become a senior tomorrow. But the older I get, the less I enjoy fishing by myself. Now, I will still go fishing by myself, don't get me wrong. I'm out here today by myself. But I love sharing the experience with friends and family. And I believe that's the way it ought to be. And I tell you what, it's such a blessing to be able to share the great outdoors and to pass it down to my children, who are parents of their own now. 3 out of the 4 anyhow. And to my grandchildren. God has blessed us with a beautiful earth and all the resources that we have here. And He meant for us to enjoy His creation. I believe that with all my heart. And I'm going to do my part as much as the Lord allows me to get out here and enjoy what He's created. And hopefully share the experience along the way. Folks, I've enjoyed being with you. I'm going to turn around, look at the sunset there. Sun going down in the west and this beautiful pond right here. This is Papa Bear with Papa Bear Outdoors. God bless you, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.